Your Spotlight match is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first to my right from Hanover, Massachusetts, the troublemaker, Shannon LeVangie. Her opponent to my left is sponsored tonight by @PatsFanBE on Twitter. Hailing from Riverside, California, La Chica, Clara Carreras.
Spotlight match, Paul Crockett joined alongside the man, not the place, Denver, Colorado, and this is the 1-year anniversary. We will go live at the top of the hour for that anniversary show, but this is part of it too. And a big part of this last year has been the women competing here at Wrestling Open, and we have two great ones here with Shannon LeVangie and Clara Carreras.
Happy anniversary, Paul. The 1-year anniversary, of course, tonight. Headline, a 1-hour Ironman match between Alec Price and Channing Thomas with Sydney Bacabella. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, as you see Clara Carreras and Shannon LeVangie sharing the ring in tonight's Spotlight match. Paul, who do you give the advantage to?
I give the advantage to Clara Carreras, if not just because she has been here competing at the White Eagle for a little bit longer than Shannon LeVangie, so she's used to this atmosphere, but that is the fun part of Wrestling Open. You don't know who your opponent is until the bell rings. You're out there and the music plays and you don't know who you're going to face, so it could go either way.
Of course, we did see announced that there's also going to be another big women's match later on tonight. Layla Luciano one-on-one with Tina San Antonio, the rematch.
Cradle. Only a count of one.
We saw Tina San Antonio. She was teaming with Deonna Purrazzo at Team Adams
last night,
last night, yeah, getting ready for that match with Layla Luciano. I'm sure she does not want to be the recipient of the giant swing, just like Shannon didn't want to be on the receiving end of that cannonball.
Count of two, says referee Bill Thompson, as we are preparing ourselves for 1 hour. Channing Thomas and Alec Price, but Team Adams, you talked about that, they often train 60 or not. Wait, hold on. Oh! As there is a shot across the chest by Clara Carreras. Irish whip reversed. Charges in and there's a big running boot, but you have to think the gas tank is going to be tested with these ladies, so they are really cutting the pace.
Shannon LeVangie coming out of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Clara Carreras from the Monster Factory. Of course, we just launched the Beyond Institute of Professional Wrestling here in Worcester, training with Kenny Dykstra, formerly Thomas Santel, a nerd. So email beyondwrestling@gmail.com if you'd like to train here in Worcester, Massachusetts, as Shannon LeVangie has been using her longer limbs to close the distance. Clara Carreras may be looking for flying head scissors instead of awaiting arms and down with a side slam.
Episode 53, 52 weeks that culminated at the Last Stand last week, and now we are going to have the 1-year anniversary as there's a Meteora, makes the cover. Count of two. We're going to be talking about our favorite memories over the last year. We're going to take a look back at some videos that have played over the last year, talking about going way back, so it's going to be a fun one here today.
An incredible year, going from 62 fans to 426 fans last week, as Clara Carreras had that one scouted, now trying to create some distance, and a drop kick to the midsection, enough to send Shannon LeVangie into the corner, maybe looking for another cannonball. Oh, instead, Shannon back up to her feet, Paul.
Big splash in the corner by Carreras. One of the big things we've seen this year was La Fiesta. Clara Carreras, El Johnny Santos, and the Hispanic Mechanics. So hopefully we get to see that faction back here sometime in the near future, but Clara was a big part of it.
Oh, absolutely, and I think that's what you see, a lot of these competitors building their confidence, got to pick up win week after week. Carreras just a second away there. Like you said, so many of these competitors coming through the curtain, they do not know who their opponent is going to be. You got to tune into Wrestling Open every week. Going to go live on IWTV at the top of the hour. Carreras telegraphed that one.
Swings her back to her feet, ducks that shot. Gonna go and pick her up. Look at how she has that arm twisted behind the back. Sends her crashing down. Is that it? Oh, wow, that was so close.
Does not get much closer than that. An attack right to the base of the spine. Paul, that can make it virtually impossible for you to use any of your limbs. How are you going to kick out if you can't get your shoulder off the mat?
And then having that arm behind the back, too. You don't know what that does to the elbow, the shoulder, the forearm. So a really clever attack by Shannon LeVangie as she has Clara Carreras in that corner looking to go for more.
You talked about La Fiesta. I think that Clara Carreras, especially in those 6- and 8-person tags, proved just how tough she is. Very resilient. You know, good things come in small packages. And one of the most diminutive competitors on the Wrestling Open roster.
No, she's down. Clara Carreras going up top.
Well, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And let's see now if Clara can find her footing with that frog splash. Nailed the target. And picked up the win in tonight's Spotlight match, Paul.
La Chica is your winner.
The time of the fall, 4 minutes, 45 seconds. Here is your winner, La Chica, Clara Carreras.
Join us live at the top of the hour. 1 year, 1 hour, the Iron Man match.